Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Honolulu. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday morning. Little rain in the forecast today. It doesn't look like it from this camera angle that we're gonna, but if you go behind me towards the mountains, there's quite a bit of moisture behind me, so hopefully that'll hang out up there for the next couple hours. We do have the rain tarp up, so hopefully that will, but we've taken the precaution of not putting up the truck cams, so no truck cam shots today, because that camera is not waterproof. The other ones I can slow up, either is waterproof or I can have a cover for it. So we'll see how it goes. Everybody think positive. The first one we're getting in on the other side is a fan favorite. It's Zippy's Air coming in from Tokyo Narita. It is a shorty Dreamliner. It's probably close enough where I can get a shot of it. With the old super zoom. Let's see how that works out. Okay, Zippy's there. I'd like the pancake combo with no eggs and white toast this time, please. Hello, Josh. Good to see you. Got Alan in the house. Hello, Alan. Thanks for being here. Let's have our good friend. I don't know why this isn't working today. What's going on here? That's on the correct thing. Scott, hold with me for a second. We're trying to figure out why the graphics aren't showing up on the screen today. It was working yesterday. Why isn't it working today? Every day is a struggle. 36A. Yeah, that's correct. I wonder if old Aaron PK is having issues today. We'll have to. We'll fight through it. But I'd like to thank Scott Roland for the $10 super chat. It says aloha, Patrick, and reverse up Sohana. I'm sorry I missed yesterday, but I'm here today. Start off June the right way. 10,000 steps in the can and counting. I plan to be here from start to finish. Well, that's awesome. Thank you. Sorry we couldn't get your name up on the chat. I use a third-party plug-in to do that, and sometimes it just doesn't work, and it's free, so you can't really complain too much. So I'm hoping the people that make my encoder eventually get one built in, because they have a live comment feature where I can do like something like this, and looks kind of ugly. It doesn't match my logos. It won't do the milestone, the anniversary chats, and it won't do any of the other chats. It only do basic chats, so it's kind of worthless to me. But all that to say, thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. Ooh, Zippy is adding a Dreamliner 9 to his fleet. Interesting. Alright, so the next one coming in this side, stop complaining about our free software reason. It's the problem with freeware, you kind of get what you get. Is a 757 coming in from Kahului on Maui. Let's flip over and try to get it. It's out there somewhere. There it is. Went right past it. Tell it is quite a bit windier than it was yesterday with this weather in around. But it's okay. So it's not steady winds, it's gusty winds. We have a lot of gusty winds. Aloha Air Cargo is next on this runway. We do have two A380s today. That's good news. The first one is the orange one. It'll be here at 8:18, give or take a minute or two. The second one, surprise, surprise, is the green one today. It is to be here at 9:18, so right towards the end of the show. I didn't see any special liveries on Jet Tip today till later today. I'm supposed to get the Salmon people tonight, so, and Liberty One tonight, but those are way out of our show range. Alright, let's see if we can get this next one coming in. There it is. It's our second Aloha Air Cargo of the day. We're only 15 minutes into the show. that noise you hear behind me, that loud whiny noise, is the whoa. The 360 cam's freaking out a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it's balancing out now. Yeah, the last time I've seen salmon, which one was it? The salmon, the one that became this one, the one that became the salmon people, back when it was salmon, 30 salmon. It was here on Christmas Day 2 years ago. It was the last time it was here. And I used it as an excuse to get out of a party that I was at to leave early. I hope that person's not listening right now. Yeah, they're probably not. But it was showing up here at like 2 and I was ready to go. And I was like, you know, I want to see this plane. Sorry. So there's a South Korean Air Force plane coming. It's Tactical Hex. I have never heard of this plane, never seen it before, but it looks like it's headed this way. It is down to 3,900 feet off the coast, so it looks like it's coming into 8 left. It's currently second for arrival. I have no idea what this is going to look like. There's no picture on flight radar. And I've never heard of a Tactical Hex before. Well, we'll see. It's coming in from Busan. So there's a, looks like there's an Aloha air cargo in front of it, and then it'll be next. Got both the United 757s lit up on the other side. Hopefully they'll send them both out this direction. They do have a lot of lawn care people over here right now, but that didn't stop them yesterday. They've been the last 2 nights. I think it's the last 2 nights. They have closed this runway at 8 o'clock. It's been 8 to 4 a.m. Unfortunately, I did the math and did the calculations on number of flights and how dark it was going to be, and there is 0 chance I can do an 8 starting time of an 8 p.m. show. Asking why would you want to do a show when the runway's closed? Well, they're going to send out everything out 8 left, and I just tried to make it work, and it's not going to work. That's why we did the extra show yesterday, because I was really hoping to do a night show, but I just couldn't make it work. Hello, Brandon. O'Malley, good to see you both. Yeah, the 360 camera internet is struggling today. I don't know why that is. Main camera internet's fine. I just had a lovely meeting with the guy who runs the, who I get my new SIM cards from yesterday. Had a nice little meeting with him yesterday. We're gonna get a second SIM card. And I got a static IP on my SIM card, so got that hooked up yesterday. So things are progressing. Alright, so I think it dropped off flight radar, so I'm gonna have to keep looking because it just kind of stopped out there. So let me get my trusty binoculars. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, my binoculars are wet. I must have got a little wet in the rain. It says 10-mile final. It must have been. Can't tell. It says he's only doing 165 miles an hour. Ah, hello, CFI on the fly. KC330. It's a new one to me. Sure is taking its sweet time out there. Must be a prop job. It's going this slow. Oh, no, it's not a, it says it's a 330. It says heavy 330 on the ATC. MRTT. Man, this thing's got the urgency of me getting out of bed. Oh, there it is. There it is. How do you say aloha in Korean? Unfortunately, we missed one of the 757s on the other side, but that's okay. I wonder where the Tactical Hex name comes from. So that begs the question, what's coming with an MRTT this far? The Googlers, tactical hex. Huh. Interesting. Thanks, HDS Collectibles. I appreciate it. Always good to learn. Always like learning stuff. So the question is anything coming with that MRTT? Or is it going to get something to bring them back through here? Because that would be very interesting. We have a Delta heading to the reef runway. That's a 7.6. I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see anything in the sky, and I haven't heard anything on the ATC about something coming with it. I wonder if they're going to get something. Oh, thanks, thanks, Gucci Boomer. The second of the two United 757s is coming down this direction, though. It has just crossed 8 left. It'll be coming through the trees in a matter of minutes. Try this and see what happens. Burn. Yeah, Uncle Plain Guy, I'm looking forward to that myself. We're going to miss the first weekend, but we should get a bunch of shows in. I haven't heard anything about any visiting aircraft yet. I heard a bunch of stuff about, they list all the countries, but they don't list individual units or aircraft yet. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll get something interesting like last time we had the Luftwaffe Eurofighters. That was very cool. Way too many Uncle Plain Guy for me to remember it and list off. There's a lot, like 40 countries. But if you Google search it, there's plenty of sites out there that list all the countries. They list a lot of the ships that are coming, because honestly, RimPac is mostly a naval exercise. It does have some planes with it, but there's a lot of naval activity. So so there's a lot of the ships listed, individual ships. So well, my horizontal line looks a little crooked there. I think they must have put a slant to the runway last night. Either that or my camera's off. I think it's my camera. Hello, Mark. Good to see you. Bird on a wire. I wonder if Romeo 1 is closed. Yeah, he just did a little zigzag down there and avoided Romeo 1. I wonder if Romeo 1 is closed. Like I said, they've been closing this runway at night doing taxiway work, so maybe they didn't finish last night. Hello, Mike. That was United 373. I believe that is going off to San Francisco. 1221 is the LA flight. Yes, it is going off to San Francisco. Next one out will be going out on the other side. It's going off to Hilo. It's Hawaiian flight 1012. It's a 717. We will try to get that in the air. Let's see if we can level this camera. I'm sorry I don't have another camera to show you while I do this. So we have to level the... There we go, that's a little better. Flip around backwards. This is pointing backwards over my head. See my fingers there. Oh, that's not good. Thank you, Digger. Yeah, Calvin, the internet, there's two separate internet. Oh, wait. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Sorry about that. Yeah, so the 360 camera and the mainstream run on two different internet connections. One is a little better than the other. So sometimes the 360 camera struggles. Oh, that's a C-37 Bravo, I believe, right there. Yeah, I think it's a Bravo. It's either a Bravo or an Alpha. It's a C-37 nonetheless. So that is taking some high muck-a-muck to be yelled at someone, or bringing a high muck-a-muck here to yell at someone. Oh, departure's delayed. Okay. Hello, Mark. Good to see you. Congratulations, Mark. You won the banner competition over on the Facebook page. I don't know if you were here yesterday when we announced that, but congratulations. Our good friend Paka6267, he won the banner competition. Trying to figure out what this MRTT is doing with Korean. It looks like it made a couple of loops. I think is it lost over there? Did they install a roundabout on the taxiway? Look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament. Look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament. Ah, typhoon. Okay. Yeah, one of Mrs. Reverse Ops' friends is over in Japan right now, and they're preparing for that. Uncle Plane Guy, I don't know. I didn't see anything come in with it. It might be going to get something. I don't know. That's my theory. But right now, it just did a loop on Alpha. I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe it's just doing a drive-by. I don't know if we could see this in the shot. Let's see if we can see it in the shot over here. We have our own MRTT over here. Or it's just an MRT. Someone needs to add another T to that license plate. Oh, that makes sense. CFI on the fly. I'm not really good at that making sense stuff. Hello, Francis. Good to see you. So, while we're waiting, why are they always gotta... Jolly Roger, no, the Honus will be here. They'll just be departed. They'll just be delayed leaving. So they're on their way. The first one is supposed to be here in under an hour. The second one is about an hour after that. So we'll get both Honus in the show today. They just might still be here when we get here on Thursday. You never know. that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? No, it's a Gulfstream 600 coming around the corner. Thought we were about to get a baby tri-jet. So Gucci Boomer, did you send me an email about something coming in the mail? I accidentally deleted an email that usually they end up in your deleted thing, but it didn't end up in my delete. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I archived it somewhere. I got an email from someone yesterday. I think it was Gucci Boomer, but if it was not, if you know who it is, let me know. But they're saying they were going to send me something to my P.O. box, and I want to make sure. I want to make sure I know who it's coming from, because we've gone through this before. Gucci Boomer. Not bad, little patriotic stripes there. Not too bad. I give it a solid B on the stripes there. I don't mind that. Sometimes you don't need to go over the top. The one yesterday though, man, that was a solid A. I like that one. Hello Kirsten, good to see you. Oh, okay. As long as it's not bigger than a cigar box. My P.O. box is kind of small. But thank you, I appreciate it. I thought that was you. Ooh, it's the police. Uncle Playing Guy, that's a very good question. Probably about 20 minutes ago. Ah, okay. Then we're good. Yeah. So they have these. This is the sheriff. The sheriffs here are they patrol the airport, the courts building, and they serve warrants. That's their three main purposes. But this guy, some of these airport ones, they have like 15-year-old cars. And then when they do like something special, like a prisoner transport or something like that, all of a sudden these brand new white SUVs come out of the woodwork. I'm like, you never see them anywhere besides when they're doing like a prisoner transport or a it's pretty much the only time I ever see them. They just come out of the woodwork. Like 20 of them, and you never see them anywhere else. But then they got these guys rolling around in 15-year-old SUVs. I don't get it. What I'm saying is, hook that brother up. Get him some sat-nav. Get him some comfort seats. Memory foam. Get him some, you can't do satellite radio out here, but get him some AC. I've been looking for that Air Tiki. I cannot find it. We haven't been able to get them out here. We're slow to get everything, but I think some of the ice cream stuff we never get. Probably because they have enough. Can't just, freezer space is probably limited on the boats. Eight more. Wow, that's a lot. I like for a while we had a lot of the raptors were off island for one reason or another, so we were getting 2 and 3 a day. A lot of them are back now, so they got 8 yesterday. Kelvin said there was 8 more after I left. Hopefully we'll get some today. This Gulfstream G600 is next. It's going to the island principality of not available. I have dual citizenship there. If you ever want to go off to the island of not available, I can hook you up. I got pull there. I got lots of. The reverse ops name carries big weight at not available. Whenever I sign up for any, free thing, or sign up in a web form just to get access to something real quick, I always, instead of using my real name, I always use my first name is always not, and my last name is available. And then I have a Gmail that's specifically for stuff like that, so I use that Gmail so I don't get spammed from everybody else and they don't have my real name. Mooses. Yeah, Scott, they're trying to up their game a little bit, though. They've started to patrol and give tickets on the viaduct. So sometimes when you come off the viaduct onto Nimitz, there's a sheriff waiting for you right there in that little triangular dirt space, ready to give you a ticket because it drops from 55 to 45 to 35 like that. They're going to send the Mazuro flight out the other side, which is kind of a rarity. Usually that plane goes out this side because it's so heavy, but we'll flip around this side and see if we can see it. This would be a fun one if we were on the other side because it would be really low. That's not my antenna camera, the plane. Wonder if it couldn't do Romeo 2. Wonder if that's the reason they sent it out over there. Because like I said, Romeo 1 seems to be closed. And if this one couldn't do Romeo 2, interesting. Not really, but you know, trying to keep you guys entertained. Are you not entertained? Alright, so we have something to catch up on here, which unfortunately, Michael, I cannot put the chats on the screen today. I think the service I use is having issues, but Michael Hetler, 2500, thank you very much for 7 months at the 321 level. That is huge. Says, hello Patrick and everyone, love watching. I appreciate that, and I love having you here. And thank you for being a channel member. We got Eham in the house. F-22 is going out as Gamecock. 1-1, flight of 2. Uncle Plane Guy, the Thunderbirds have been here twice, to my knowledge. Maybe more, but I know they've been here twice. The first time was in, I think, the 90s, so before I got here. But I used to know a guy who was stationed with the Thunderbirds for 3 years. He was assigned to the Thunderbirds as their videographer for 3 years, and so he came here once with the Thunderbirds. And then I saw the Thunderbirds at Hickam, probably 15 years ago. They had the air show, I don't know why. I mean, maybe because it was Air Force. I don't know. It seemed like a bad idea because they pretty much closed the airport all day. But the Thunderbirds did the demo right over the Hickam ramp. They left off, I think they left off 8 right. But they did the show center was over on Hickam, on the big Hickam ramp. Oh, that'll be cool, Frank. I always love seeing the Blue Angels. The only bad thing about the Blue Angels is the traffic right after, because they always close the show, and then as soon as they're done, you know you're in for 2 hours of traffic. So thank you, Air Tiki. Air Tiki has gifted 1 reverse ops membership. Looks like Echo Bravo with an underscore at the beginning is the recipient of that. So please join me in thanking our very good friend and longtime channel member, Air Tiki. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm looking for that 7. I was looking for that 777, but I think it skirted through the low clouds. So I think it's way over there now. It has escaped me, and it's somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's way over there now, but I think it went through these low clouds, and I missed it. Either that or I wasn't just paying attention. I don't know. Probably a little from column A, a little from column B. Where did that other plane go? There was another plane over there. Where'd he go? There's 717 over there somewhere. Oh, there he is. – 2007 and 2009. I guess I saw the 2009 show. I don't remember the 2007 show. Maybe I was off island for that show. So I was here for that one. I went to one of them. Okay, cool, Frank. August 2003. So August 2003, I wasn't here yet. I didn't get here till 2006. So I'll have to go back. I know I have some pictures from that air show, but God knows where they are now. Jeez. I love taking pictures, but I'm not very good at organizing pictures. Okay. I'm gonna mute the stream for a second. Sorry, there's a guy with a radio next to me. Hold on. So apparently the Thunderbirds have been here a lot more than I thought. Yeah, I've been at the last I've been at the last three, I think I've been at the last three Blue Angels shows here. There was one on Waikiki Beach. And then there's been two at Kaneohe Bay in the last 15 years or so. The one at the beach was quite a while ago. And then there's been the two at K-Bay. Rumor is they're going to do 2027 at K-Bay too. This next one is heading off to San Diego. It's waiting for a Cessna in front of it. But it is a 321 Hawaiian. Oh, really, Eham? I don't. I'll have to go back and look at my settings. I don't think I've changed anything. I know I haven't changed anything on purpose, but sometimes YouTube has a tendency to reset. This is a very similar looking paint job. Reset settings for no apparent reason. So I will. I will take a look. So this plane here, what a similar looking set of stripes, isn't it? I mean, these are thicker and there's fewer of them, but very similar to that last plane we saw go out of here. It's kind of weird. Yeah, CFI on the fly, it's probably that they're changing something and the only way to do it is to reset everything. So, it's mind-boggling the code that goes on in the background. So, I don't fault them too much. I just wish they'd tell us more. So this is Virgin America. Flight 279 is heading back to Seattle. So when I create a show, schedule a new show, it asks me to whether I want to reuse the previous show setting or create all new. And usually I just reuse the same one and change the description, title, and thumbnail and start time. So I don't even look at the other settings. There is one setting if you are a YouTuber, make sure you look for that AI setting. That'll hurt you if you don't tell it no or yes. And sometimes that one resets all the time. Alright, take care, Air Tiki. Thanks again. Yeah, Eham, I'll take a look at it. They did introduce something recently that I've been hesitant to put out there because it sounds like I'm making it up. It really does. If I tell you what I'm about to tell you, I'm going to tell you right now. It sounds like I'm making it up. It sounds like I'm pulling your leg, and I can post a screenshot from the YouTube page if you want. But they just introduced something where if someone gives a super chat, a super sticker, or a Jules donation, their ads will be paused for an undetermined amount of time. So if you donate to the channel, your ads will be paused. They won't be turned off, but they'll be paused for a little while. And I know you're all rolling your eyes. You're saying, oh, you're rolling your eyes. You're saying that is complete BS. You're just trying to get us to donate money. And I know it sounds completely made up, but it's 100% true. They introduced it a couple weeks ago that I noticed. So try it out. I don't see the F-22s yet. I see that very bright light down at the other end. Do you guys see that? I keep getting distracted by whatever that reflection is or light. I think it's a light that they left on last night. It might be like the "don't come this far" light. Brandon, I'm sorry, I don't know where to see the jewels. I really don't. Mrs. Reverse Ops donated some jewels, and I looked for an hour. I couldn't find where it told me I got them. So I don't know. I wish I could help. I wish I knew more about the jewels, but when I watch Kevin stream, he knows right away. There's something he's doing that I'm not doing, where he sees them. I don't know. Keith is texting. Let's look. Wait, let's see. Oh yeah, let's. If you have premium. We'll try the test anyway. We'll see. Testing. I have premium, but here we go. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Keith. Keith is an extremely long time member. He's got that blue badge, and he's also helping us out. He's also our mod over on the other side. So it doesn't have a shield here, but if you go over to the 360 camera, which I will drop a link in the chat right here. If you go over to the 360 camera, you'll see him over there, and he is keeping the peace over there. Well, we'll thank you for the super chat, and we'll report back to us on your ad-free premium experience. Alright, we have a Southern Airways Express coming in from Kanakakai that I think that patriotic Bombardier Challenger is waiting on. That one with the stripes behind the street cleaner there. Yeah, I would, if anybody out there is thinking about getting premium, YouTube premium, I would highly recommend it. I don't really have a dog in the fight, so it's all on your end, but I have it and it's awesome. The 22s were just given their taxi instructions, so they'll be out here in just a minute. But I will say I have okay, the second set of F-15. Thanks, Uncle Flynn guy. Oh, thanks, Ehem. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think I can make it out tomorrow. That's a shame. I was hoping they would go out today. If I came out tomorrow, that would be 3 shows in a row, and my body might throw a hissy fit. It's not really the back-to-back shows that are the problem. It's the back-to-back weekday shows that turn into like 15-hour days. So back to premium. I was just say, if you're on the fence about premium, there are 2 versions of premium. There is a premium light that costs a little bit less. There's premium, which is, and then there's a premium family plan, which is what I have. Me and Mrs. Reverse Op share it. But I will. I would highly recommend it. At least try it, because it is awesome. Ad-free. Plus, you also get YouTube music. So if you're a Spotify person or whatever, you can switch over to YouTube music. Cancel whatever. So it's really good. And you don't have to worry about, like, if you don't watch ads when you have premium, about me. Don't worry about me, because the premium, people who pay premium, part of their premium thing goes to creators. So they'll take, I think it's 20% of the premium price, put it in a bucket, and then whatever videos you watch with your premium account, they'll divide that up to the creators. So it's a good deal all around, I think. Our good friend Rodney Calhoun is coming with a $5 super chat. Again, I apologize for not being able to put it on the screen, but I really appreciate it. I think I see an F-22 down there. I see some movement. But thank you very much. It says, great stream as always, Patrick. Thanks for all you do. See you in July. I'm looking forward to it. I have the... as of right now, July should be very normal streams. So if you're looking at what day you might come out to the airport, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday are pretty much a good thing, because I don't have anything going on in July. No out of state trips or anything. The only thing that might happen is we might stream 4th of July, but that's to be determined. These guys are waiting for traffic to land on the crossing runway, which is another plane from Kanakakai. It's Mokulele Airlines. It's a Cessna Grand Caravan. So it is next, and then they'll get these out. They were approved for unrestricted to 16,000, so not a true hang 10, but very close. Okay. Okay, our first super is second for arrival. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 F-22s down there. So I will try to do my best to get the super in, but we're gonna prioritize the ones that are right in front of us. So we'll, if the camera zooms over there real quickly, that's what we're trying to find. That's always fun. I'll never get tired of that. Oops, he's moving already. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Honolulu. If you don't know who I am, where we are, what the deal is with my hair, I can answer two of those questions for you right now. My name is Patrick. The channel is Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. It's right over here. It's 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there, on the south shore of the beautiful island of Oahu, on the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, somewhere in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean. If you're wondering why a normal commercial airport gets F-22s, well, we share the runways here with Hickam Air Force Base, which is part of Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam, which is right next door on the other side of the it's on the west side of the airport. So they have Air Guard there, which is we get the 22s, we get C-17s, KC-135s, and a whole plethora of visiting aircraft, like a Korean MRTT this morning, South Korean MRTT this morning. So we get a lot of cool stuff. If you're having a good time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're not having a good time, take your frustration out on that like button, hit it 3 times. But welcome, have fun. Got a Southwest coming out. I haven't seen the Southwest yet, I don't think today. Go over here, find it. There it is. Oh, interesting. Didn't we catch those last time, Eham? We caught some Japanese 35s, what, 6 months ago? On their way to be delivered? How you been?
Good.
Yeah.
Watching.
Oh, thanks.
It's been pretty active. Well, I've only been here the past 2 days.
Yeah, yesterday it was crazy. They had 8 go out and then 8 go out again.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see the other 8.
Yeah, they had about 11, I guess, after I left.
I was surprised about the F-16s.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
They're coming back from Japan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a 717 down there. The Southwest was heading off to Las Vegas. This one's here is heading off to Hilo. Then we have one behind it, another 717 over there, is heading off to Kona. So we have both sides of the Big Island covered here. around here. So thank you very much, J-Dog. J-Dog's been a member for 3 months. Very active here and over on Discord. Thank you very much. Just 3 months of being a member, and has been amazing just being around. But work has been the main priority. That's understandable. I'm glad you can catch a stream. Well, good. I'm glad you're here too. Hope work is doing well. Yesterday was crazy with work for me, but I hope it's okay with you. I hope you're doing okay with work. Sorry I can't put your message on the screen. I'm having a little technical issues today because the next thing is pretty big. Thank you very much. J-Dog has not only been here for 3 months, but has also gifted 10 reverse ops memberships. So it looks like Toby, Rockin' Desert Rose, haven't seen you in a while. Rachel, Matt, ST3085, Jason, Ricky Boy, Tristan, Jen, and Anthony are all the recipients of those memberships. So please join me in giving a very big thank you to J-Dog. Hello, Maui Dave. Alright, so we are a conga line forming up behind this next 717. Next one out after that will be us heading off to LA with the Extra X. That's Hawaiian Flight 10. Next one will be a Hawaiian Flight 10. That is a 330. We have a couple of smaller ones jockeying up behind it. Deja vu here. J-Dog has gifted another 5 members. That's 15 total. That's huge, J-Dog. Thank you very much. It's like Matt, Runway Trains, David, the Dinosaur Guy, and Diego are all the recipients of these ones. So again, please join me in thanking J-Dog. Welcome all the new channel members. So with that awesome gift of a free membership, all the new members get access to the emojis. They'll have their own section of the Discord channel if they sign up over there. It's a members only chat area of that. And they also get free shipping on all items all orders over $20 at the Reverse Op shop. So if you head on over to reverseopshop.com, you find something you like. There is a code for channel members in the posts section of YouTube. So if you go to my channel and then where it says videos, lives, whatever, there's one that says posts. Click on that and you will see a members only post that gives you a code to unlock the free shipping. And that's for all channel members. No restriction on which level. 6 years is a long time. Well, congratulations, J-Dog. 6 years is a long time anywhere. I mean, usually I tell someone to get lost before I'd give them a big. I can't say what I would say to them, but 6 years. So I usually don't last 6 years at a job. I have an attitude problem. But funny enough, my last 2 jobs have lasted 8 and 12 years respectively. But I was on a run for a long time of year and a half, and then me get frustrated and leave. The MD-11, the FedEx one is still here. All 3 of them are still here, but the FedEx one is still here. I heard that they're going to have to remove both wing engines, send the pylons back to the mainland to be retrofitted, and then once those come back, they'll reinstall the engines, and then they'll be able to fly it out of here. So it's gonna, I don't know where it is. I can't see if the engines are on it or not, but it is tucked behind a building. But that I understand is the process they're going to go through it. So it's going to be a while, but it will eventually get going. Now the UPS, I don't know what they're going to do with them. I've heard everybody claims they have emails me saying they have a reliable source, and they all have 10 different stories. I've heard they're going to be disassembled in place. I heard they're going to be flown to the boneyard. I've heard they're going to be sold to FedEx. I've heard they're going to be sold to a foreign company. All of those with the same level of conviction and trust me, bro. So I don't know what's going to happen with those. Hello, Fred. Good to see you. But I should also make it clear that I don't work. I mean, I work at the airport, but I don't work for the airport. I don't work for an airline. So anything I say, I've heard from somebody here. So take everything with a grain of salt. I mean, I'm not. If I say something and it turns out to be wrong, well, I'm giving you the best information I can at the time. So hopefully it all works out right, and I look like a genius, but sometimes I look like a fool. 23 years, that's impressive, Maui Dave. 33 and a half. Oh. $22 air. Geez. This is my longest. The current job I have now is my longest. I just passed 12 years. And if I can retire from this place, I'd be a very happy guy. And I'd be even happier if I could retire tomorrow. Ba-dum-bum. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all the week. 2 shows nightly. The second show is an adults only show. I wonder if a stand-up plane spotter would be a thing you just do. You'd have to do a lot of new material, though. Yeah, Eham, I am seeing the weather that you were talking about. It's all up in the mountains. Now it's... Hello! It's all up in the mountains, and town, Diamond Head, Waikiki, looks like it's getting drenched right now. '20th year. What do they give you for 20 years, Francis? Do they give you a gold watch? Do they give you just a pat on the back and a birthday cake? Yeah, what's the deal with airline food? Got one more 22 going out. Oh, you saw it. Okay. Oh, interesting. I've heard similar stories, Heavy Sync, but I've also heard every other story in the book, so I trust you, though. Reverse Ops channel member wouldn't lie. Alright, so the next one coming in the other side is Japan Air. It's a 7-6 that's coming in from Narita. We have 3 planes lined up ready to go at the end of 8 right. The first one is going to San Diego, that's the southwest. The one behind it is going to San Jose, that's also southwest. And then we have a Aloha Air Cargo going off to Lehue. So those are down here somewhere. Those the 2 southwests. Oh, really? Hickam KFC, KC 130, a long way from home. Hopefully they're having a good pub tour or something. Dex, I think it was 335 million. Of course, I might be confusing that with the F-35 cost. I think it was 335 million. Someone in the chat will have that number, though. I think if we all pool the money, we can get one. We have to take turns because they're a single-seater. Oh, J-Dog is trying to be is going to be the MVP of the day here today. She's making tons of new members. So thank you again, J-Dog. It's like Mark N, BWG, Captain Marco, Craig Russell, and Simon Hamby are now. Food is on the mind, Brandon. Are now current members thanks to J-Dog. Thank you very much, J-Dog. That is huge. 20 new members thanks to J-Dog today. Thank you very much. You know, Jobber, I haven't seen O'Malley Cat in a couple of weeks. I'm getting nervous that someone scooped it up and took it home. There is a tin of cat food over here in one of the parking spaces, so maybe it's just hanging out in the shade. Someone, I think one of the security guards feeds it. Looks like it's empty. I don't know how long it's been sitting there either. The fly's having a good time. This is a Cessna Sky Courier. This is Lanai Air coming in from Lanai. This is the passenger version. They also have a cargo version. Yeah. Oh, I was close. 334 million. All right. I'll take that as a win. $82 million for a 35A. That's is that Australian dollars? That's a bargain. We can get a couple of those in here. You think they'd let us park them right over here? Think they'd let F-35As in the general aviation parking? Got a couple of B's, I can park it in my driveway. Awesome. Well, J-Dog, we here at Reverse Ops also appreciate Walmart associates. In fact, I was just at Walmart buying some stuff Sunday afternoon. What a bargain. Well, David, a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago in Atlanta, I got the opportunity to climb up on a F-15. A friend of the channel, and his son invited us out. The friend of the channel is retired Air Force Delta pilot, and his son is a Air Guard Delta, or they're both Air Guard Delta pilots. One's retired. The son is the commander of the Bayou Militia, and they were out here, and then they were also in Atlanta. So they invited me and Mrs. Reverse Ops out to go climb on an F-15 and take a look around. So with just that experience, I'm going to say I would not fit in an F-22. They seemed a little tight in there. I used to do flight sims a long time ago, but they got more and more complicated, and I didn't, so I kind of gave them up. Some of those new setups are insane. Alright, we're just in a holding pattern here. We're waiting. There's a couple of southwests. They look like they're heading into 4 right. They're coming up from the south. One is coming from Kailua Kona. The other one is coming from Hilo, so both sides of the Big Island. They look like they're coming into 4 right, but we'll see where they end up. We also have a DHL 777. That's the Singapore Airlines coming in from LA with the extra X. That is about to be directly south of us, but there's a big rain cloud in the way, and I feel drizzling. So give me a second to cover some stuff up here, guys. Brandon, we do have a Sam's Club membership, but I don't always need a pallet of food, so there's only certain things we buy at Sam's Club. The rest of the stuff we buy usually at Walmart, have it delivered. Mrs. Reverse Ops likes the delivery option. Yeah, Kelvin, that's great. I appreciate it. This Saturday reminds me, that's guard Saturday this weekend, so hopefully we'll get lots of fighters on Saturday as well. It's not, like I said, it's not guaranteed. I think last year it was 8 out of the 12 months there was fighters on a Saturday. So So we'll see what happens this Saturday. But we'll be out here bright and early on Saturday morning. We'll stay through probably the first Honu departure. We'll see how it goes with the weather. I haven't looked out that far. Alright, so that first Southwest is coming in this side, and I'm thinking I'm going to have, after it, I'm thinking I'm going to have to put the cover on the camera. So we'll the wind is really picking up. Island aviation spotting. If I could do another show at another airport, what would it be? I have a bucket list of a couple I want to do. Ted Stevens up in Alaska is high on that list, but I don't think I'm going to make it there anytime soon. I would like to do San Francisco. I know a lot of people do San Francisco, but it looks really cool. Same with San Diego. A lot of people are doing San Diego now. But it still looks really cool. So those are 2 or 3 that I'd like to do. Miami's on the list. I'd like to do Miami, but I don't see us getting down to Miami anytime soon. There's nothing going on there that's gonna get us down there. The problem with like some of these bigger shows, bigger channels, they can afford to go just for the show, just to do the shows from there, so they can pick. They're a lot more free to pick where they're going to go and what they want to do. Unfortunately, with some of the smaller show like me, a smaller channel like me, I can't afford just to go to San Francisco for 3 days to do a show. I would lose thousands of dollars. So if I tried to do 3 shows from San Francisco, I would probably lose $3,000 doing that, and I don't have the income from the shows that some of the bigger channels do. So when I do road shows, it's always we're going to be there for another reason. So, like for instance, Dallas, we did road shows from DFW and Love Field just a couple of weeks ago, but that was because we were going to be in Dallas anyway. So we had other reasons. Same with like our Heathrow shows and our LAX shows. We are there already, so we're not as dependent on the revenue. I thought J-Dog said it was done. I thought you said it was done. But then they come back with 2 more. So Nicola and Rick Slayer. Rick, anyway. Please join me in thanking J-Dog. Alright. DHL is on final. try to get it. We do have a 717 down this side. It's heading off to Laihue. The DHL's out in this shot somewhere. I think it's behind the clouds still. It's over Kapolei. Ooh, the F-16's just got clearance. What time is it? Oh. Why does my laptop say it's 1:45? Did I forget to change that from Dallas time? That's a good kind of evil, though, J-Dog. Yeah, I think MXC for life. I think San Diego is the is that the busiest single runway airport in America? Like here, sometimes we're on the wrong side of the airport for a plane, but if you're on a single runway airport, you're never going to be on the wrong side. You might be on the wrong end for the approach or departure, but you're never going to be on the wrong side, so you'll see everything. I'm looking for that DHL. I think it's right there. Yeah, Island Aviation, the other, we've done a show from Maui, and the other islands are on my list, but I don't, inter-island travel is so expensive lately. We looked at going to, we had a long weekend, that long weekend we had where we ended up going to Dallas. We looked at going to the Big Island. And it was almost the same price to go to Hilo for the weekend as it was to go to Dallas. So that'll tell you how expensive inter-island travel has gotten. It was still a little bit cheaper to go Hilo, but not much. Not 20% cheaper maybe, just to go 100 miles. Alright, the A380 is about halfway between Kauai and Oahu, so that means it's probably about 12 minutes out. Oh, it says 10, so we'll see. We also have UPS 34 heading up to Sydney, or down to Sydney. That is a 747-800F. That is pushed back. I think I hear it. I hear it firing up right now. Francis, I tell you, we did Germany last year. So we did a stream, 2 streams from Frankfurt, a stream from Berlin, and a stream from Munich. We also did a stream from Innsbruck. We went down into Austria. It's only about an hour, hour and a half from Munich. So we went down there for 2 nights and did a stream from the Innsbruck airport. And that was probably my favorite stream, just that view. If you're unfamiliar with Innsbruck, Innsbruck is a town in a valley along this beautiful turquoise river. So you have the Alps behind you, you have the Alps in front of you. They have a really nice viewing platform above the terminal where you can watch the entire, it's not very big, But you can watch the entire airport from there. We did a show from there. It was awesome. I think we only had 5 planes in 2 hours, but it was still pretty awesome. Yeah, Maui Dave, I remember you used to go, you could stay at you go to Big Island for right around $100 on the airfare. You can go to stay at the Maui Seaside for like $55 a night, or the Banyan, one of the Banyan hotels for like $55 a night or less. The rent-a-cars were dirt cheap. And it was really affordable to do inter-island. Now it costs you a couple $1,000s. Alright, so it's 8:52 here. So that means we got about an hour-ish, a little less than an hour left in the show. I don't have I still have to go to work today, but I don't have the exact hard cutoff I had yesterday. I was just in time for my meeting. They were still making the introductions when someone keeps yelling my name and I can't see anybody. They were still doing the introductions when I popped on, so I was about a minute late, maybe. Not too bad. The first real job I had here in Hawaii, I did computer installs for the DOE, Department of Education. So I would do probably once a month, I'd be on other islands. And it was awesome. You'd schedule the install for Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, Friday. And then you'd stay the weekend. So I spent a lot of time on the neighbor islands when I first got here. Hear that 747 getting louder. Is it moving? It is moving. Let's see if we can get a shark fin. There it is. Done it. Done it, done it, done it, done it. pulled off a little too soon. I've been to all the islands except for Niihau and Koalave, which is the two you really can't go to. I did go snorkeling off the coast of Niihau, so that kind of counts. This one will say it has. Oh, I hear a fighter. I hear a fighter. Excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, Hawaiian Pyro, I did see that on Jet Tip today. I believe it's coming. Stream is glitchy. I can't tell you what just happened, but that's why I love Mrs. Reverse Ops. She says funny stuff. Ooh, the F-16s are taxiing. Big ones and little ones. Alright, so they're making it really hard to choose here, because we got the Queen in front of us. We have a F-16s, and then we have the second A380 coming in. Why are they doing that to us? I make no mistake. I made no bones about it. My favorite island is the Big Island, and my favorite city is probably Hilo. When not my boss now, but my past boss, when he moved here, I gave glowing reviews to the Big Island, and specifically Hilo. And so he took my advice and went over there. And when he came back, he was all, I thought you said Hilo was nice. And I said, yeah, Hilo's awesome. What do you mean? He goes, there's nothing to do there. I said, exactly, that's the point. I guess there wasn't enough golf courses or something. My recommendation for Maui is to go to Makawao, which is is on the way to Haleakala. On the main drag in Makawao, there's a place called Tikamoto's Store. Go in there and get the stick donuts. That's my recommendation for Maui. And if you're going to Haleakala for sunrise, good luck. If you're going to Haleakala for sunset, go up there way before you think you need to go up there. Go up there. Oh shoot, now. Come on, internet. It's become extremely popular for sunset up there. People used to go for sunrise up there, but it's become extremely popular for sunset. So go up there way before you think you need to, and stay way longer. Let all the traffic go, and look at the stars. Just be amazed at the Milky Way from up there.
Who's a fanatic?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, cool. Are you chasing the jet planes?
Yeah, the
any
F-22. Any planes. I'm streaming, so it's any planes.
Oh, you're streaming?
Yeah.
Okay. For people to watch, obviously.
Oh yeah, there's a couple hundred people watching right now on YouTube.
Too cool.
Yeah.
Our son is an aviation nut.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he actually was watching us land when we arrived in Honolulu.
Oh.
You can send us photos taking off.
Nice. Dude, give me a second. I'll give you a card you can give to him.
Yeah, sure.
I'm waiting for the turtles coming down on the other side, so. And then we got the.
Oh. Apparently ready.
You want to take that off?
Well, that was perfect timing almost. Alright. I see an F-16. Stacy! Stacy! Oh, you're welcome. Is that 5? Or is that... Yeah, it looks like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the big one. So we also have a Coletta 74400 lit up on Hickam. It's an all white one. Hopefully we'll get that out here in the next few minutes. F-16's on the ground, F-22's in the air. He went all the way behind me. Waiting on a Cessna, so I'm going to go to try to find that 22 again. go.
Our flight's delayed. So
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess F-16's leaving.
oh, leave you to it. Do you throw in running commentary as well?
Yeah. All right, take care, Stacy. All right, clean that off that smuts off the screen. Alright, so the Coletta now is coming down Alpha off Hickam. It should be down here, maybe second for departure. We've had, hello 93 Integra. never seen this before, this 22 here and the ones before it are doing, it's called an overhead brake maneuver. So they come, whoops, lost it. They come, instead of coming straight in, they'll come in at a little higher elevation, and they'll do a loop of the airfield. They'll come parallel with the airstrip, make a couple left turns, go downwind for a little bit, and then come on a steep bank to come in. There's a couple reasons they do that. In a combat situation, they want to be able to see what's on the runway and to be low altitude for as little time as possible. And here, besides doing it for practice, they do it for noise abatement. So when they're coming in over the neighborhoods to the west of here, they're a little higher. They're not right on top of them. I don't know how much it really helps, but apparently it does. Yes, and it looks cool. There you go. Stacy said it looks cool. You get those nice belly shots over here. I'll tell you what, the last 3 shows, including today, we've had real banger shows. I mean, holy cow, really can't ask much more. We have another Queen lit up. We have 2 Queens lit up on the airfield right now. We should get both of them in the show today. The first one we're gonna get is that Coletta Air, or as John K's comment got auto-translated for me to water cart taxiing. Google translated Coletta Air to water cart for some reason. That is coming off the Hickam ramp. Then we have UPS. This is 1938, so usually it's 58. I don't know why it's 1938 today. But it is going off to Hong Kong, so scheduled pushback for that is 23 after the hour. Ah, Sarah Deal is here. Hello, Sarah. And 93s and Google just started auto-translating for me. I don't know what's going on. 93 in Tega's comment says NKAWTG. It's translated to I'm aware, and then John K's comment Coletta Air taxiing got auto-translated to water cart taxiing. So Google's having a little fun, or YouTube's having a little fun with the auto translation here. Our good friend Martin Kolat from Germany has come in with a 5 or 6 euro super chat. Says F22 and F16 tip. Thank you very much, Martin. Hope you and yours are doing well. Sorry I can't put your comment on the screen today. It's acting a little buggy, and I don't know why. So let's try it. Nope, still acting. Okay, let's try it again. Nope, still acting weird. So it's good. John K actually meant there's a water cart taxiing, so it's all good. YouTube knows what's best. All hail the YouTube overlord. Really? Acura and Integras were more popular than Tacomas? There was a time when Tacomas weren't the top dog? Oh, he skipped way. There he is. Kelvin, did you hear about the limited edition Hawaii Tacoma they're going to do? So to celebrate, I think it's to celebrate the 25th year of the Tacoma being the highest selling vehicle in Hawaii. They're doing a limited edition Tacoma, and they're only making 25 of them. Thank you very much, Eham. Eham's coming with an 11 euro super chat. Says thanks for the excellent stream and of the departing Vipers the last 2 days. I was just about to say, this has been, if you count Saturday was good too. Just the amount of good variety we've had, and the Vipers were icing on the cake, as they say. But thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and thanks for all your info. Very helpful. I think this is the one that just came in not that long ago. Was here, must be here just for just for a fill-up. I swear this is the one that landed a little bit ago. Thank you again, Eham. Thank you, Francis Waite, for gifting 1 reverse house membership. That's very kind of you. A member giving another member, giving membership to someone else. That's very cool. Thank you. Looks like Holger, Holger, is the recipient of that, so please join me in thanking our very good friend Francis. Tijuana, Mexico. I didn't know that. You gonna leave like that guy did? Idiot. Yeah. The place with the most cops.
I know.
I know. Alright, so I think the lesson we're learning today is when J-Dog says they're done, they're not quite done. So, J-Dog has come in with, I think is it a 10, a 5, another 5, a couple singles, and now we're back to 5 gifted memberships. I don't have enough fingers and toes to count that high, so I think we're getting close to 27, 28. But thank you very much, J-Dog. Carlos, the skull. I can't pronounce that. There's no way I can say that. My brain doesn't work that. Sculler. Edward, Mary, and Oracle of Destruction. Our evil friend J-Dog coming in with another 5 gifted. Thank you very much. I think we need to set up a safe word with J-Dog, because when J-Dog says they're done, they're not quite done. The safe word is banana. Hello, Marcy. How you been? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying all this fighter action today. Sorry I can't put your name on the screen, but I hope you understand. This is WoW 2 years. Changed to the blue shield today. Thank you very much for being a very long time 717 level member. Let's see that. Globo 650 is down there somewhere. I think it's negotiating Romeo 2. So we got about 15 minutes or so, give or take a few minutes, left in the show. So we should get this one last queen, and then there's a couple other heavies coming in, including a Dreamliner 9 from Nagoya. It's a Japan Airlines. Now wait a minute, I'm confused. Oh, every time I look up, I see J-Dog 5 memberships. So again, I already told you I can't count that high, so we're gonna have to assume it's somewhere it's around 30. But that is huge support. Thank you very much, J-Dog. Netmanska, Carolyn, Napoleon, Ethan, and Beth. Please join me in thanking J-Dog. J-Dog, put down the donate button and slowly back away. I really appreciate it. I really do. But you've gone above and beyond. Thank you very much. So that must be a good thing. I worked at a supermarket once, and a Little Caesars once, and I always looked forward to lunch at those two because you had infinite possibilities. I'm wondering if I'm assuming Walmart's the same way. You have infinite possibilities of what you want to have for lunch. Not only did they have pizza, but they had salads and subs, and you could get really creative with a pizza oven and the sub and pizza ingredients. You could get really creative. It was really tasty. One 843-6572. I will never forget that number. I have no idea what my driver's license number is, but I can tell you the firing order of a big or small block Chevrolet. What is that down there? I wonder if that's another C-37 because it's not showing up on flight radar, and it came from the other side. Let's see if ADSB Exchange has it. No, ADSB doesn't have it either. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming it's probably a C-37, which is a converted Learjet, but let's see what it does. Man, I would be messing up stuff on purpose. They have a Little Caesars here, a couple of them, but they're not quite the same. I remember the little pans, where they had four. You had one cast iron thing that had a cross-shaped divider, and you made four individual pan pizzas, the pans, and those were so good. Like every bite had crust in it and center. Oh, so good. The one I had at the thing, they're a little bit bigger. They're similar, but they're just a little bit bigger. All right. Take care, Keith. We'll see you next time. So does this guy just go around the long way, or did he come off a Hickam? I worked at Little Caesars in Houston, or actually technically it was Humble, but it was close. Hey, you're quite welcome, Keith. We'll see you next time. Thank you for calling Little Caesars Pizza at 1960 in Kirkendall. Would you like to try our pizza? I don't know why I remember that decades later. I think that UPS Queen has pushed back, or it's pushing back as we speak. So Kelvin, do you like big blocks or small blocks better? Same with you, Integra. Big blocks or small blocks? I've always been a small block guy. I had a Camaro, a 74 Camaro, which pretty much had an engine a year for like 6 years. I was always tinkering and blowing stuff up and changing my mind. So I had a couple of different small blocks, one big block, several different small blocks. Oh, isn't Michigan where they started? Yeah, I think Michigan's where they started. But the last two motors I had were probably the best. I had an LS4 454 that I pulled out of a big body car, an Impala. Had super high-end, super amount of low-end torque. That thing would roast tires. I mean, it was I had not that great of gears in the car, and it would still roast the tires. And then a friend of mine had a 69 Camaro that he had a very nicely built 327 in it, or was it 320? Was that the 327 or was that the 383? I don't remember. I think it was a 383. So that's a 350 with a 327 crank in it. And that thing, he had it in his car, and it would just so much power at high end. And I said to him one night, if you ever wreck your car, I want that motor. So like 2 weeks later, I wrecked his car, crashed it into a fence, and he sold me the motor. He was a man of his word. He sold me the motor, pulled it out, put it into my Camaro, and with the gears I had, like I said, I didn't have like really steep gears. I had pretty highway friendly gears, and and with it being a high revving motor with those sort of highway gears, man, that thing flew down the road. Wait, how many cars do you have, Kelvin? Holy, you have a 71. I want your 71. You need to sell me your 71 split bumper. You have too many cars, Kelvin. You need to sell me one. I'll even take the set. I won't go after your Impala or your other Camaro. I want the 71. I love those second gen body style. I've always loved it. 70 through 74. I don't like the rear window on the 75s, but 70 through 74, when they had the small square, small rectangle rear window, love that. Split windows are awesome. Francis, I've never been a Ford guy, but I do like Shelbys. And they don't necessarily have to be Shelby Ford Shelbys, even Shelby Shelbys. That guy was a genius. The 747 heading off to Hong Kong has pushed back. That's looking like it's going to be our Honolulu plane of the day. So we do have the third ANA flight of the day coming in. Oh, this is interesting. I hadn't seen this before. Flight Radar's listing this as All Nippon Airways operated by Air Japan. Interesting. I hadn't seen that before. Brandon, he didn't happen to stash one away, did he? Well, Mazda 5 probably has working AC and holds more than my Camaros ever did. There's looks like another delivery flight right behind the 747. There's a 737-700. That wouldn't be a delivery. I don't know if that'd be a delivery flight or just a private plane. But there's a 737-700 lit up right behind the 747. I wonder what that is. Well, I'm just telling you what Flight Radar tells me. And so. The guy I knew in high school had one of those 77 black Smokey and the Bandit Trans Ams. Had the 403 Oldsmobile in it, engine in it. He thought he was King S. He thought nothing could touch him with his Oldsmobile big block 403. And he raced a guy who had, it was a 240Z, but it had a 280Z motor in it, so it had the 2.8 motor instead of the 2.4 in this 240Z, and he got smoked. He smoked that Trans Am. He was probably 10 car lengths in the quarter mile. It was crazy. He smoked him bad. He never lived that down. Oh, I had a killer mullet, man. I was all about the party, the business in front and party in the rear. Man, you should see my I think it's my 11th. Yeah, I think it's my 11th grade yearbook picture. Wearing a pink striped shirt with a skinny pink tie and a big poofy mullet. Alright, so that, whatever that Boeing 737 is, he's going to take, it's a 737-700. It's coming up as nothing on my flight radar. Let's see what it shows here. Oh, it might be just a business jet. Yeah, let's say, Bank of Utah trustee. It's just a business jet. N9PF. Looks pretty cool. Looks gray and dark blue, maybe. They're going to bring that around Bravo to Juliet, so it's going to go around the long way, so it's not staring up the Queen's skirt. Hello again. We're almost through here, but we're not quite yet. We got at least 2 more planes to go. I'm hoping to catch this Boeing business jet and this Queen. The Queen is still sitting right there after it pushed back, so hopefully nothing's wrong with it and it goes out in the next couple minutes. We're going to have a couple of Southwests in front of it. But I want to say thank you to everybody. Thanks to J-Dog. Thanks to all the people who gave, had anniversaries earlier and gave super chats earlier. I appreciate all of you. You guys really keep this thing going. We're going to do another show on Thursday, and then don't forget Guard Saturday is this Saturday. So we'll start early on Saturday. And then we'll run through about the time the A380 leaves. If you haven't had a chance to, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. Those would really help out. If you're looking for other ways to help out the channel, we do have a link here for you. reverseops.com/findme. That's where you can find all the other ways to support the channel, free and otherwise. It also takes you to our social media, the ever popular Infuego Discord channel, the Instagram and the Facebook, all there. It also has links to our other channel, which is HNL Ops, which is running over my head as a 360 camera. It also has a stream dedicated to just the ATC and flight radar. And I know there's other ways to see those two things, but this syncs them up in one thing, so you hear both tower frequencies and see flight radar synced up in real time. And if you want to rewind and listen to the ATC, you can rewind up to 12 hours on that channel. So it's a good handy resource to have. I use it all the time. But thanks a lot for being here. We got, looks like we have at least 3 planes left. Hopefully the Queen gets down here and we have 4 planes left, because we are a little bit in overtime right now. In fact, we can put that up there. We are in overtime right now. So. Hi, well that's it. Was it 93 Integra? Was it white with a blue with a red stripe? I think all the Janet planes are, at least all the ones I've seen are kind of white with a red stripe. Alright, let's see that third ANA flight of the day, because we don't usually do not see that one. It's over here somewhere. Closer to the sign. There it is. Alright, so this right here, the Queen has still not started moving, so we're going to have to call this We're gonna have to call this 737-700. Oops, not that. Go away. Now we have to wait for it to go away. Come on, go away. Come on, go away. Okay, there we go. We're transitioning from overtime to Honolulu. Everybody say it with me. Honolulu. I'd love to stay for that queen, but really I should have been out of here 5 minutes ago. So. Hello, Travis. Good to see you. Honolulu. Alright, it is that time. I need to head off to work. We are going to toss you over to the 360 camera when the stream ends, so stay around for that. Please like and subscribe over there as well. I'd like to thank J-Dog again and all the other people who gave super chats and member anniversaries and all that. It's all awesome. Thank you very much. Thanks to the channel members. Thanks to the mods, Josh, O'Malley, Ms. Wills, Rainbow Love, Kirsten, Sydney, Alan, Brandon, Jane, and our friend over at the other channel, Keith PDX. You go over there and you could say hi to him when you get when you get over there on the other channel. We'll see you back here Thursday morning for another exciting day of plane spotting from Honolulu. We'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Aloha.